Happy Heroes Day to all of the heroes them out there. Happy Heroes Day to each and every single heroes out there. Whether you're a hero for your country, hero for your home, hero for your community, hero for your parish, whatsoever hero you are. Happy Heroes Day to each and every heroes out there. Happy Heroes Day to the hard-working mothers them that struggle on their own to raise their kid. Happy Heroes Day to the mothers them that struggle to raise more than one pygmy without a father, without any help, and without have to go out of the way. Happy Heroes Day to you all. Remember, the word is love, and you will forever have our respect. Happy Heroes Day to the mothers them. We never dash them pit near bush, but be a hero in your life. Happy Heroes Day to all of the good fathers them out there that are your son, your daughter, even your niece and your nephew hero. Happy Heroes Day again. You understand? Now, people, Mark Golden sent out a special Happy Heroes Day greetings, and we are going to look into that, my viewers and my subscribers. But before we do all of that, I just want to say Happy Heroes Day to Portia Simpson Miller, because Portia Simpson Miller is a true born hero, just like a nanny. So we have to say Happy Heroes Day to Portia Simpson Miller. And people, if you all agree with me, then tell Portia Simpson Miller Happy Heroes Day in the comment section. Blessed day to my viewers and my subscribers them. We hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful day. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. So remember, watch the video until the end. Also, like up the video, share up the video, and subscribe to the channel. Alright? Make a run the intro and come back. We're so forward. Happy Heroes Day to everyone watching this video right now. Happy holidays. Welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, people, remember to like and share this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed as yet. So, people, Mark Golden send out a special Heroes Day greeting, people. And you know me stay. You know I'm not going to bypass it. You know I have to show it to the world, to my viewers, to my subscribers. So, people, before I go any further, I want to know if you check it out. Alright?
Greetings, Jamaica. On National Heroes Day, we celebrate and express gratitude to our 6 national heroes and our heroine who transformed struggle into triumph and dreams into nationhood. Through their courage and sacrifice, they laid the foundation for a Jamaica where our aspirations are for freedom rooted in justice, progress forged in unity, and leadership grounded in service. These are the towering figures of our history on whose shoulders we stand. They inspire us to strive for a Jamaica worthy of their legacy. The strength, determination, and courage of our national heroes are a guiding light as we navigate the challenges of today. They remind us that every generation must continue the struggle for justice, equality, and opportunity. And in doing so, We draw on the memories of the Right Excellent Nanny of the Maroons, who fought fearlessly to liberate her people and was the first insurgent military leader to defeat the British colonial forces in battle. The Right Excellent Samuel Sharp, who provided a guiding light to the world as to the power of peaceful protest in securing fundamental rights and freedoms, and gave his life to end the cruelty of slavery in Jamaica and across the British Empire. The Right Excellent Paul Bogle, who led our people and was martyred in the major post-emancipation fight against an oppressive system and laws, but only after having done everything he could to advocate for change by peaceful means. The Right Excellent George William Gordon, who advocated boldly for justice in support of the people's cause in that struggle, and paid the ultimate price and was martyred for standing up for the people. The Right Excellent Marcus Mosiah Garvey, who awakened a global movement of black pride and unity, and whose philosophy and teachings remain a source of self-belief and inner strength that we must draw on today. The Right Excellent Sir Alexander Bustamante, who championed the cause of the workers and then dedicated his life to political leadership of the people. And the Right Excellent Norman Washington Manley, the brilliant architect of our constitutional democracy and national development, who laid the path to self-governance and then political independence for Jamaica. I continue to advocate for the expansion of this list of heroic Jamaicans by the addition of Robert Mester Marley, Bob Marley, whose music and message have internationalized Jamaica's culture and brand and provide inspiration to people struggling against oppression across the world. And Louise Bennett Coverley, Miss Lou, whose poetry and performances in the Jamaican language have provided self-affirmation of who we are as a people and uplifted our national confidence and consciousness. This National Heroes Day, I also wish to pay tribute to those Jamaicans who on the 3rd of September 2025 exercised their sacred right to vote without indulging in the malignant influence of money or other corrupt influences. In exercising your choice based on your belief and conscience, you embrace the very ideals that our national heroes fought to secure. Your honest participation demonstrated your commitment to shaping Jamaica's future and reaffirmed that the spirit of our ancestors endures in our people. I also want to pay tribute to the many unsung heroes among us, Jamaicans who through simple daily acts of kindness and resilience make our country a better place for us all. When we lend a helping hand to someone in need or demonstrate the strength and ingenuity to overcome perilous situations, we are modern examples of the spirit of heroism that keeps our nation's light shining brightly as a beacon of hope. Such acts remind us that courage is not only found on battlefields or in history books, but in the daily choices we make to uplift one another in our shared humanity. Yet even as we celebrate the greatness of our heroes, we must also recognize the recent tragic loss of lives through violence and suicide. In the face of these challenges, let us choose empathy over anger, unity over division, and hope over despair. Let us stand together as one people, united in purpose, bound together in our love for our country, and determined to build a Jamaica where peace, equality, and opportunity become realities for all. That is the Jamaica our heroes dreamed of, and the Jamaica we must continue to create together. Happy National Heroes Day, Jamaica. God bless us. Jamaica, land we love.
So now, my viewers and my subscribers, after our heroes fight for this land, fight for Jamaica land we love, fight to take our parent, our ancestors out of slavery. This is what Prime Minister Andrew Holness have to offer this country while our healthcare system are going down the drain. Robotic to become everyday part of Jamaica life by 2030, says PM. So people, Get prepared for you lock up in your house and robot out a door and walk up and down. Get prepared to be controlled by robot because Andrew Wallace are so obsessed with bringing robot to Jamaica. But I am going to bust his bubbles. Andrew Wallace is not really the one doing all of this, because the Israeli and them are Israel control Jamaica at this moment, people. At this moment, Andrew Wallace sell out the country to the Israeli and them. So that's why you see be a digital system are coming, be a robot and all of them something they are coming in the country right now, people, because the government of Jamaica sell out the country to the Israeli and them. And that's why people in the general election, the Israeli and them could be able to change the numbers and steal the election, give to Andrew Wallace. So Andrew Wallace could hand over the country to them in return. But people, a lot of people are so blind, them can't even see it. Them blind till them eyeball can't see nothing. But bitter, bitter days are ahead of us. Remember. But make we see some of what I say, people. So this is what Prime Minister Andrew Wallace had to say, aka the robot man. And this one is coming from TVJ. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says robotic will become part of everyday Jamaican life by 2030, with the country aiming to not only adapt but also train the world's AI and robotic engineers. He added that Jamaica is unlikely to discover oil in the quantities that would spark an economic boom, noting that the country must instead diversify its economy and strengthening the service sector, which currently accounts for 70% of GDP. Mr. Oles said the focus must be on expanding the range and quality of service to accelerate growth and reduce dependence on natural resource. So now here what Andrew Wallace have to say, people. Now Christopher Tough Time also let we know say them are gonna use the AI robot in the hospital them as well. So for the nurse them and the cleaner people them and the clerk them what sign up, all of you know, remember say very soon una go home go sit down on a batty on the yard, because these people have it all planned out for a robot to take over so they can save their economy, because with them have to pay us, then the economy now go grow. So them are try to find a way how to lay off all of the workers them. Say they no go on the yard go sit down and then have robot I don't work while on a dead for hungry. On don't see what they go on. People, all I can say is that Jamaica need to wake up. Ono sleep too long. Jamaica too silent. Ono go sit down and wait until ono back is against the wall. I just think that a lot of you are so ashamed and embarrassed to even come out and say anything about what is going on at this moment, because a lot of you did a run up and down and a shout out 1 p.m. Andrew Wellness. Now, as I said before, you all were warned. Only did warned. The only person that were here to save us was Mark Golden. Because I can guarantee you that Mark Golden never did a go join up with the Israeli and them. Mark Golden never did a go sell out the country where we ancestors them, where heroes them fight so hard for. But guess what? This man we well want power. We well want to be that supernatural prime minister. That prime minister that is untouchable. That rich and filthy prime minister will do anything to fill up his pocket and stay in power. But a lot of you that on a love man, so on feel like on a run back Andrew Holness and kissing ass every movie make. Remember say, I wanna do this to yourself. And I wanna do this to no picnic and no grand picnic. Wanna see it? On a picnic, they go have AI card. On a picnic, if you have digital ID card, if you take the bus. Why you think them pack up the road as so much JUTC bus from Kingston to Mobile, from Kingston to Westmoreland and them place there? If you know a taxi man, uno taxi man will run go vote for Labour right. That part there, if uno, because uno feel like uno get rid of this, you know. Uno now can't run a taxi unless uno have on a digital system set up. Unless uno ready for join the demonic world, which me know say a lot of you are going to join. Because if someone so love Obeah man, if someone so love Obeah man, and enough of young people when me say I sell out on yourself for the love of money, on have on 110 gathering per finger, and every day on have to bathe in all kind of nastiness. Like on feel like none of that can save you. A Father God alone can save we. And the mercy of God alone can save we. And somehow so ungrateful because Father God give up in life, you know. So you can live. I want to turn on back against him. Hey, let me tell you, man. A lot of fun, you know. Feel like when you sell out on yourself and go to hell, you know. You're going to just get one hand alive. You just passed away one time and nothing back of that. Hey, at 10,000 years when I got burn in eternal fire, you know. And Satan I got make sure say, we not get joke all about, we not can't, hey, let me tell you this man, we not live time and furious on the life. Remember that. I want to know say, when you're not dead, you're not going to just go bury and everything done. On a misery just start. And I don't know why some pastor now want preach revolution to no make you know. Because a lot of you know are very, very lack of knowledge. Remember that. So, me no want to not feel like I say when you not passed away, when you not gone, or not just gone. So, no sir. You not gonna face the afterlife. You not gonna face on a sin. You not gonna face the wickedness and the evilness you not doing in our life. You not gonna drink hot metal for no water because when thirsty liquor no, and ask for water, a fire on I get for drink, not water. Oh no, I go run to no house, we go hide, and the house I go run from no. Oh no, I go run to the rock, and the rock I go run from as well. Nothing I go and stay with you no. So me just want to know say, not even 1 p.m. himself. Now go and stay with you no down there, when I go read Revolution. Not even 1 p.m. So you want to go and sell out to yourself. You rather want to die within a soul righteous and die for God than bow to the devil and die for the devil. And remember that. Save on a soul. Save on a soul. On a body is not important like on a soul is important. Because God no need on a body, you know. God no need on a body. In time when dead and gone, on a body gone down, this gone burn up. But in the soul gone somewhere else. So on a soul is much important than on a body. So save on a soul. It better for no dead within a soul righteous than die for the devil and go burn in hellfire. I can't tell you that. But as me say, these people will not teach you anything because some of them are going to hell, you know. A lot of these pastors and Christians, a whole heap of them are going to hell. Enough of them sit down and wait for the digital ID. If you come out so they can hurry up and take it. Me I tell you that. You see none of them are come out and tell you not to take it. You see none of them are telling you how the mark they come. None of them are telling you how the beasts are come. No, none of them now go come out and telling you that. Them are going to preach to you and tell you if you run go take it. Because the devil have them and use them. The devil have them wrapped up around his finger. So a lot of them are going to lose it. You understand? But people stay to talk down below in the comment section. And as usual, people, remember to like, comment, and share. Remember this. Now sit down and wait for your pick me. Now sit down and wait for your man. Because a whole heap of we pick me, and we woman and we man, and and them are go jack we go hell with them. Because them are go tell us, boy, they're not ready for the life there. And you go follow back at them because you think you love them. Love yourself more than you love anybody else. Love yourself first. Do not let others drag you to hell. Alright? Bless upon yourself. Enough love, enough respect. Alright?
Monkey see, monkey do. What am I do with AI robot at Jamaica? When we already have the Chinese them who take over most of the jobs in Jamaica. We are gonna have AI robot now come clean up supermarket and come clean up site and come work per site and them something there and do mechanic job. What need them for? Do you guys need an AI robot in Jamaica? And why? Brother, we don't need no AI robot in a Jamaica when time the people them will live, they can't even find work. So now you're going to kick what the little people them have for them foot now and take what the little bit of work what them have. Figure AI, robot. Jamaicans, are you guys thinking what is going to happen when this AI robot come in? Holy pound lose. You're not going to lose on a job. Now my chap, at the AI robot, them are going to check you in when you go at airport. For you go connect to your flight. Because, remember, if they see, them bring one and they might do construction and they might do a good job, Hey, we cut out, the humans. Now we can the robot can work straight through lunch. Right? Okay. So, we now work straight through lunch. The robot can take some risks and some edges and we now go take them risks there. But here we go on now. We don't need them in Jamaica. Jamaica people, them need work. You understand? And the Prime Minister of Jamaica need to help these people in his country by giving them more money like what him say him go do. Before you get a vote, you say it, bro. Bro, God. You say it. You say you're going to make Jamaica livable for all Jamaicans, so we still a look. We not see no change. So how you going to make it livable for all Jamaicans when we not see no changes yet?